Hey everyone, I'm Andrea Sy, the Director of Product Marketing at Lusic. I've spent most of my career in the trenches with developers, and I have to say, we're in a very strange era for software. We have AI code generation that is 10 times faster than ever before, yet shipping velocity remains stubbornly flat for most mobile teams. Today, we're going to talk about architecting agentic loops to finally solve the mobile observability gap and move towards an era of autonomous resolution. Let's start with what we already know but often choose to ignore. When the app is the business, there is no margin for error. Look at these numbers. 88% of mobile time is spent in app. Your users aren't on the mobile web, they are in your world. For them, the app is the company. Next, 71% of uninstalls are triggered by performance issues or crashes. That means 7 out of 10 times you lose a customer. It isn't because of your marketing or lack of product market fit. It's because of a bug. That's not just a tech problem, it's a revenue problem. Finally, 4.2 trillion hours. That's a crazy number. That is how much time the world spent in apps last year. The stakes aren't just high, they are existential. In 2026, you don't get a second chance to make a first impression. If your platform doesn't handle stability autonomously, you're leaking revenue every single minute. So let's dig into this a little bit more. Because the app is the business, we've become obsessed with keeping the lights on. We think we're being productive, but we're actually drowning in a maintenance tax. There is a hidden tax on every line of code you ship. Look at this iceberg. Most leaders focus on the tip, the new features, the flashy updates, the things we can actually see. But the real danger is what's lurking below the waterline, the massive submerged cost of just staying operational. We hire the most brilliant minds in the industry and then pay them to be high-priced detectives. Every time a major bug is discovered, that's the triage tax. 4 or more hours of a senior developer's day gone, just trying to find the why. Then there's the context switch. Every time an engineer is forced out of their IDE and into a dashboard, it takes 20 minutes just to get their head back in the game. Multiply that by a dozen alerts and you've killed their afternoon. Eventually, this leads to the talent drain. Your top engineers didn't join your company to do log archaeology. If they spend more time digging through the past than building the future, they're going to find a company that actually lets them innovate. Every hour spent below that waterline is an hour stolen from your roadmap. Now, let's backtrack a little by taking a look at where we've been and where we're going. From 2007 to 2016, we were in the mobile first era. This was our settler phase where we figured out native SDKs, app stores, and getting the plumbing to just work. Then from 2016 to 2024, we entered the intelligent delivery era. CI/CD became table stakes, quality and observability matured, but they remained passive. We built massive dashboards and then hired people to sit in front of them just to wait for the line to turn red. Now, from 2024 onward, we have entered the agentic era. AI agents aren't just summarizing logs, they are reshaping what we build and how we build it through autonomous resolution. So we've moved past simple monitoring. That much is obvious. In 2026, if your observability isn't agentic, and when I say agentic, I mean it can think and act, you are operating with a 2020 mindset in a world that's already moved on. So, to understand this agentic loop that I mentioned and the type of agentic loop that Lusic is aiming for, let's look at a 3 a.m. checkout bug situation. In the 2020 world, a senior engineer wakes up to a pager and spends 4 hours on log archaeology while revenue leaks. At Lusic, we've replaced that friction with 4 autonomous agents that live where you work. So we have our detect agent, which catches the silent killers, like non-deterministic UI glitches before users even feel them. Next up, we have our triage agent, which instantly groups duplicates and assigns the right squad, ending alert fatigue and unassigned debt. Then we have our star agent resolve, bringing about the end of dashboard archaeology. This agent correlates stack traces with your code base to generate a pull request. The developer stays in control, but the agent does the drudge work. And finally, the release agent handles the build verifications and the headaches of App Store management. It runs a phased rollout with an autopilot safety net. If stability dips, it triggers an instant rollback. The result, a crisis that used to take days now takes minutes. And in that 3 a.m. scenario, 0 engineers were woken up. We've turned an existential threat into a background task. Let's address the elephant in the room. Andrea, is this safe? When we talk about agentic loops, people often fear a black box, making rogue changes to production, pushing out resolves while the team is asleep. That is exactly what we are not doing. We aren't replacing engineers. We are elevating them from being grunts in the trenches to being commanding officers. We operate on 3 core principles. First and foremost, transparency. As you can see, the agent doesn't just hand you a fix, it shows its work. It explains its reasoning based on your specific code base history and architectural patterns. Next up is control. The human remains the final gatekeeper. The AI presents a tested, context-aware fix, but the developer has the final approve and deploy button. We give you the answer so you can make the decision instead of making you spend 4 hours just to figure out the question. And finally, we have guardrails. Even after you hit approve, the system follows your specific safety policies. Our autopilot safety net ensures we never auto-deploy to 100% of users instantly. It handles the build verification and the phased rollout with an integrated kill switch. In this era, your best engineers aren't the ones who can find the needle in the haystack the fastest. They are the ones who effectively command the agents doing the searching for them. It's autonomy built on a foundation of human trust. But to get to this level, we have to change more than just our tooling. We have to change how we lead our teams. So for the next slide, let's look at that pivot. So here's a very uncomfortable reality. Advanced agents will fail if they are governed by an old playbook. This isn't just a tooling change, it's really about fundamental leadership change. To succeed in this era, we must shift our definition of success across 3 pillars. First, we must go from volume to leverage. The message here is to stop chasing vanity metrics like PR counts. In the age of AI, more code is often just more surface area for failure. We must measure leverage. How much of our roadmap is true innovation versus just keeping the lights on? Next, we have to go from feature factories to outcome pods. This is a reminder to move away from churning out tickets. Transition to autonomous pods with true ownership of business results, like user attention and revenue protection. And finally, we have to shift from bolted-on assistance to agentic architectures. Your job is no longer to manage a developer's daily output. That is old, outdated 2020 mindset. Your role is now to design the system, an architecture that absorbs AI gains without collapsing under its own maintenance tax. The cost of inaction isn't just a slower cycle, it's lost market share. Your competitors aren't just out coding you, they are out designing you by building systems that don't require human intervention for every fire. So how do you actually begin this design shift? You have to map exactly where your organization sits on the path to autonomy today. Now, I ask you to take a hard look at the staircase in front of you and be honest about your roadmap. Where does your organization sit today? Level 1 is reactive. The world of alerts, the world of pagers, it's 3 a.m. chaos where nobody has the data. We don't want to be there. Level 2 is where most of you live. You have dashboards and thresholds. You've spent millions on observability, but proactive just means a pretty UI for some manual log archaeology. Level 3 is augmented. This is the tipping point where AI root cause analysis takes the wheel. We stop asking engineers what happened and let the system tell us why and suggest fixes too. Level 4 is the North Star, truly agentic. It's the difference between a dashboard that watches the car and a mechanic that fixes the engine while you're still driving it. If you stay at level 2, you are choosing to pay that maintenance tax forever. Moving up these steps isn't just a tech upgrade, it's how you buy back your team's time to build the future. But you can't manage what you don't measure. To reach level 4, we need to swap out some old KPIs for the metrics that actually matter in 2026. We've discussed the leadership pivot, moving from managing volume to designing a leverage system. To make this operational, you cannot manage what you do not measure. We must stop rewarding teams for ticket closure and instead focus on these 3 high leverage KPIs to drive the pivot. First, look at end-to-end delivery time. This measures the entire cycle from idea to customer validated value, not just coding time. It exposes friction points like slow PR reviews and the triage tax that could kill velocity. Second, look at rework rate. This is the key diagnostic for your maintenance tax. If 30% of capacity is reactive firefighting, you must automate that noise. Agentic loops reclaim the 10 plus hours a week developers currently lose to inefficiencies. Finally, customer validated delivery. This is the ultimate truth teller. It asks what percentage of shipped work actually moved a business metric, like retention or revenue, exposing the cost of features nobody uses. In this new era, your job isn't to manage the fix, it's to architect the system that makes these random fixes unnecessary. So let's wrap up with this. This is more than just a tagline, it's Lucid's hero statement, and it is the new mandate for every leader listening to this talk. The era of log archaeology and manual triage has to end if you want to keep pace with the scale of mobile complexity. My challenge to you is to stop fighting fires and start building what matters. Fix nothing and build boldly. Thank you so much for having me. Thank you so much for listening. Please check us out at lucid.ai and have a great rest of the day.